step.
Get our pants right here.
We're used to it.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I had problems with my stomach.
You got more than one stomach?
Today it's a bad day. Forgive me.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Alright, keep it
My
tucked.
sincere apologies.
Hey guys, this is a show.
We think.
We think
Allegedly.
John's out sick today, so we'll
Yeah.
see how this goes.
Technology challenge.
But we'll be right back after this, maybe.
I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try it.
Nothing Scripted is filmed live at your mom's house.
Heading down to SRB. Don't even bother looking for me. Well, I'm going where the sand is to see. Heading down there to 38. Maybe stop by a valley. Have a drink and some greasy food. Well, I don't care what you want to do. Hanging here on 38. Yeah, I hear the Key West is kinda nice. Actually been there once or twice. Well, if you ask me is what I'd say, I'd rather stay with you on 38. Maybe drive over to Destin. See all those tourists that decompressing. Well, maybe it's just for the best if I stay here on 38. Got a girl over in Miramar Beach. She's got a weird, but she's super sweet. Well, I like it when she wants to meet down here on 38.
Hey guys, welcome to the show.
We
This
think.
may or may not go well. We'll see what happens. But
Uh-huh.
thanks so much for tuning in. This is Nothing Scripted, show about nothing, everything, and anything at the same time. Thanks in advance for sharing the broadcast with your friends, even though it may technologically suck tonight.
Like a whole bunch,
But if
because
you-
I'm in charge.
If you were here live, you would
Yeah, if you were here at Red's Fueling Station live, you would hear everything
Yes.
Hilarious.
and not have any problems.
Hilarious.
We think. Can you hear that?
Can you hear me now?
I can
I
hear
don't know.
Can you guys hear it on your phones,
Does
John?
somebody say?
What?
You're not there yet?
Oh no, I might unmute.
Oh,
unmute
yeah, really? Really?
Yeah.
If you hit the unmute button, you can hear things.
That's right. Hey Fred, hey
You
Chris.
missed nothing.
Chris said it's snowing in Detroit. Screw that shit.
That's weird.
I don't want any part of that.
And thanks to our studio audience that's in the studio.
Yes. Look, there's like 5,000 people here.
Yeah, make some noise there,
It's
please.
really quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at thank you.
Right.
Way back in the stands.
So back when we used to do a show for real,
Yeah, back in the day,
we had
back in third grade. Yeah, we do have some sponsors. We've got a new one tonight, but let's talk about that.
instead of 18.
Brian Hand's here.
Hey Brian Hand, what's up, homie?
Best artist around.
What's up, Holmes? That's right.
Wow, there you go. So, sponsors,
I'm sharing the broadcast right
you are?
now. Yes.
All right, hold on.
All right, you know Sharon? Sharon.
All right,
Oh, boy. See, just bear with us. We're
no,
trying.
keep going.
Oh, well, we're doing
Talk,
sponsors?
you talk and I'll play.
All right. Well,
I think.
usually,
Well, you've been out for the last 2 weeks. Tell us what you've been up to.
oh, Lord, it's been adventurous. I took a trip to see Peyton in Dallas.
Did you really?
Yes, I drove across 12 hours each way to see Peyton
Wow.
and Billy's children. And then got a big old hole in my windshield on the way back. That was my 75-mile-an-hour projectile in my windshield.
Oh my gosh.
That was fun and scary. More
Sounds,
scary for Billy since he was in the passenger seat and that's where it hit. So, but we're good. No, come on
what you
over,
got over
Billy.
here?
Come on.
Here, buddy. Here, buddy. How many drinks does she need? What, 15?
I'm thirsty.
You're like, we don't want that camera, do we?
Oh, Lord, look at that camera.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's all full.
Yeah.
All right.
Goodness gracious, man.
Yeah, I was doing, been,
I guess I've been blocked from sharing to any other groups.
Me too.
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna share it with friends.
Well, this is
France, you
helpful.
can share with France.
Friends, yes.
So it would be good if I had the other end of the piece of the charger that I could plug my phone in.
Yeah.
For that?
Oh.
Ah.
Can't help you
Can
there.
I have the one on the table, Monica? Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're trying to get our stuff together here.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
We're still trying to get sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, sponsors.
Do we have them?
Yeah.
Yeah, Peace, Love, Pops, that's me.
Okay, there you go.
That's me.
There you
Peace, Love,
go.
Pops,
That's
okay.
right. Peace, love, and pops. Y'all started deliveries yet?
Not just yet. We're getting there. We're getting there with student. What the? Who the? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
There you go.
guys.
Plug it in right there and that's
All right,
good.
I'm good now. Sorry.
There you go. We're so professional.
Okay.
Yeah, we got our crap together.
John isn't here. We just fall apart.
Yeah. Hey, John. John's a little under the weather tonight, so we'll give him a little slack.
That's right.
You know, if the show
Fine.
sucks, it's still his fault.
But Daniel.
Yes.
What about the next sponsor?
Who was that? That would be Modern Air.
Modern Air.
Yeah.
Okay, well, wait.
Mike and Stacy William Hurd.
Yes. They share our show. Hi, Deborah Kendrick.
See, there we go. Look.
There you go.
What's up, Deborah?
That's right. They, if you know what, we believe it or not, even though it's going to be in the 30s the next 2 nights.
It is?
Yeah, it's supposed to be, like 39, the low is like 39.
75 in a day. And
39. Yeah, I understand. But you get ready, we're knocking on spring's door again, so you need to holler at folks at Modern Air so they can check your shit out.
That's right.
Language.
Stuff out, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were told 5 minutes ago we can't quit it.
yeah.
6 minutes.
I lasted 5 minutes, is what that equates to, yes.
Who else you got?
Well, that would be, is it the Bing team or Cons? The Cons?
You're instead of the Bing team.
Cons Furniture. I'm instead of the Bing team.
Is
Bing
that a new
team's not
graphic
back.
for cons?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you need some furniture go over to Miramar Beach, go to see Katie at Cons Furniture, and she'll hook you up. They have vases and tables and art.
Yep.
They have
They've got
couches, because I'm in
They've got a Catherine Hepburn. Is it Catherine?
Catherine, right?
Yeah.
Audrey?
Audrey Hepburn blowing a bubble.
Is there a
Yeah.
Catherine?
Yeah, there is a Catherine. Yes.
Is that a sister?
That's it. They're related. How many Hepburns? So, and then finally, we have the new sponsor, Trailer Trash Mercantile.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a company. It's a side hustle I just started where we have apparel for campers and
Heck
RVers
yeah.
and everything else. And so if you live the trailer trash life, you need to get you some trailer trash
Oh, I love it.
apparel, man.
You got a page going?
Yeah, you can actually go to trailertrashmercantile.com or go to Facebook and search for Trailer Trash Mercantile. I like the page. That's some cool stuff.
Love it.
It's all about camp life.
Oh, look at you making a business out of your page.
Yeah, I gotta pay for this. It's not cheap.
The word write-off coming in there.
Right.
Exactly.
I have
Yeah.
interest.
You know why? Because it's taxation stuff. You gotta work with angles, baby. Gotta work with angles.
Nice, love it.
Yeah, so there you go, Trailer Trash Mercantile.
What did you call that file?
Which one?
Your logo thing.
Trailer Trash Mercantile, the press logo. Newest.
Jesse wasn't listening to that last episode.
No.
How about I go
No,
file?
TJ Bowers says y'all are an echo movement. Sorry,
That's
TJ.
probably gonna change.
That'll change.
No, that's someday.
Yeah.
Not today.
We'll probably go through a period of about 30 minutes where you can't hear us at all.
Right before,
And then
right before the end of the
Right.
show, we'll get right.
Then it will
5
be
minutes
like
before.
Jimi Hendrix level distortion. And then we'll go back into the echo mode and then the show will be over. That's how that's going to work.
I think it's picking it up from the speakers.
Well,
Maybe.
thanks, Mark John, COD.
You don't hear anything out of these speakers?
Just this much when I'm standing this
Yeah,
close.
sorry.
Oh, we can turn that up.
Alright, we'll figure it out next week.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll get it fixed.
So
out.
anyway,
Some year.
hopefully you've had a good week, man. That's important stuff. So,
Yeah.
every week we choose a term
You do?
in which once you hear it, you're required by law. I'm not talking about executive order if you don't like Trump. I'm talking about law where Congress voted on it. Trump signed it. Actually, Obama signed it.
Yes.
Where you have to drink whatever beverage you have in there. And Paula picks that word.
Yes,
everywhere,
I
so.
contemplated it all day and sweated it out, and I think because it is Lent, I'm gonna go with Ash.
Ash. Did I tell you my Ash Wednesday story?
I would love to hear your Ash.
Hey, you know what? I grew up Southern Baptist in the South where nobody actually came, got the ashes on their head. And when I was working in Atlanta, I was like 3 from the CEO of a Fortune 100 company.
3. So
So I should be cultured and know things, right? So I'm at work one day and we're having a meeting at the office, which I didn't spend a lot of time in. And this lady comes to work with the Ash Crossing. I grew up Baptist. I have never seen that before. So it's like, hey, lady, you got a little something on your
I
forehead.
said, do you want to do the thumb?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. And I was like,
Let me-
here,
let me-
let me get that for you. Let me get that for you. And she was like, it's Ash Wednesday. I said, okay. Well, you still got some shit on your forehead.
And
Yeah.
you might want to actually explain that to the folks who are
Yeah.
Southern people that.
Explain.
Yeah, well,
they
a lot of
give
Southern people
Ash.
do celebrate Lent and they get the ashes, but where I lived, nobody did that. So where I grew up, anyway, nobody
They
did
put
that.
an Ash.
So basically, what
Well-
Ash Wednesday is, yesterday's Fat Tuesday, which for me every day's fat. But yesterday
you were
was
Fluffy.
Yeah, I'm Uncle Fluff. Yesterday was Fluffy Tuesday. So anyway, so yesterday was Fat Tuesday, is what they call it, where you engorge yourself and you eat on things. And then today is Ash Wednesday, and this is the day where you decide what you give up for Lent, what you give up until Easter. And it's this celebration of Christ's sacrifice. So,
And as a disclaimer, if you're willing to jump on the Ash Wednesday bus and give up something, don't give up something that you hate, like, cabbage. I'm gonna give up cabbage.
I'm gonna-
Don't give up something you hate.
no, you're
You
supposed
gotta
to give up something you
like.
enjoy, like
Give something you
smoking
enjoy.
weed
I'm
or
gonna give up.
Meth,
meth,
I'm gonna give up.
weed,
or-
yeah.
I'm gonna give up
Alcohol?
haircuts.
haircuts. You know what? I'm giving up Lent.
Yes.
Oh.
Nice.
Jesus
Really?
won't love you
Really
anymore
going
if you do that.
straight to hell.
Jesus loves me.
Well,
You know what?
Thank you, Billy Bounce, for that compliment.
What did Billy Bones say?
She said, hey there, Paula Pinson, you're so beautiful.
Oh,
I think he's sucking up.
I think he's done something wrong.
Oh, yeah, what have you done wrong, Jojo?
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, that's the hydration word. When you hear the word ash,
Oh wait, I can make
Ash.
that work.
Be nice out there, y'all. It's Ash.
when you hear the word ash,
Wait,
Bunch of Ash.
have a drink
kisses.
of your tasty beverage, whatever that beverage may be.
it's in this fancy.
That's
jar.
2 ashes, 3 ashes, 4 ashes, 5.
Bunch of
Now that
assholes.
I've mentioned.
Assholes.
Yeah, so take a drink.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a drink, now's a great time to go get some. Because
And-
Paul's going to tell some really crappy jokes.
And if you have
thinks.
children, put them away.
Yeah.
Old people.
This show is not safe for anybody younger than 27.
But I got a great
Well, I gotta
video
leave
first.
now.
Yeah.
Leave.
Well, that's
Please welcome Michael Bublé.
If you know Paul, you know he's a force of nature. This man stood shoulders to shoulders with my idols, with Frank, with Sammy and Dean, and I'm sure the stories that he has and doesn't tell you would be bestsellers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, turn the mic back on.
Oh, darn, that sucks. The mic went on for this crappy joke.
You dumb person.
We're not redoing those.
Yeah. I know. All right.
All right.
Okay, so wait, here's another one. Joke number 3.
All right. Read it yourself.
I After the commercial break, we'll be learning how to conquer agoraphobia. Don't go anywhere.
Oh.
Come on, it's a good one.
Oh.
Back to echo again. The echo again.
Echo.
Good.
Oh well, whatever.
Alright, so on to the next joke because that one's better than the others.
My wife tells me I have two major faults, Fred. I don't listen, and
It's
something
something
else.
else.
That's you, for sure. Oh, did you hear the roar of laughter in the crowd, Paul? Why do we continue to do?
What about this one?
Oh, there you go. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, people say the back of my head looks really nice, but I don't see it. Yeah, right.
Come on, it's a classic.
Oh, God.
I dreamt I was crafting wood on a lathe with my left hand and flipping pancakes with my right.
I've been tossing and turning all night. Deborah Kendrick said the echo is bad.
Yeah,
It's gotten a little better.
Yeah.
I know
Just
why,
kinda even
'cause
itself out.
I gotta turn off the desktop audio going out. That's what it is.
Oh,
Can't
well,
do both.
you
It's pronounced
Who
like
cares?
agoraphobia.
know.
Well, since
Thank
we
you.
invented English, whatever. This one's for you.
English doesn't count.
I tell jokes about the unemployed. Unfortunately, none of them work. What? Listen. You know how I went on vacation? I'm going on vacation.
I'm about to leave right now, and I'm supposed to host open mic tonight.
Come on then.
Was rather surprised to see the Gluten-Free Society website uses cookies. Ah,
Just saying.
gluten-free
Last
cookies.
one. So it's the last one.
God, thank you.
Praise the Lord.
I'm
Praise the
currently painting my
Lord,
front
baby
door.
Jesus. It's Lent. Here
Here's
goes
a-
Billy. We lost an audience member.
Here's a tip.
I'm currently painting my front door. Here's a tip.
Uh-huh.
Don't knock
Knock
it
it till you've dried it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh,
This is terrible, man.
yeah,
This is
all right,
terrible
all
jokes.
right. Okay.
Terrible jokes.
All right.
Terrible.
Don't leave us, everybody. It's
That's
over now.
ridiculous.
But it's over now.
It's over. Let me hear what's going on.
Like a minute and a half
Monica's
behind on my
yawning.
phone.
Look at her.
Probably are.
Oh Lord.
Monica's like, oh, this
Oh,
is
Lord.
terrible. I can't believe I showed up a third
I
week in a row for this crap.
3, that's 4.
4 weeks in a row.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
like
because
that.
I wasn't here 4 weeks ago.
What is that going on in the news? There's stuff going on.
There
in the
is
news.
stuff going
It's a
on in the
virus
news.
thing.
It's a virus thing.
Yep.
There's panic mode going
Yep.
on.
Here, you can have this for a second.
Nobody panic anymore.
And then I'll have this for a
They'll
second.
stop it.
Oh,
So
well.
they're selling the surgical mask.
Oh, yeah?
$300 for 10.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
They're in short
Gouging-
supply.
Gouging on the, and I saw Derek Gossick, he posted how he went to Walmart today, and there was a lady in line in front of him that bought every surgical mask in Walmart. I think Walmart.
I just get my wife to steal a couple from
There
me.
you go.
Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I
And the
shouldn't have said
vaccine they're hiding in
Yeah.
the hospitals. And said that a lady in front of him bought all of them, and so she said that she was buying them for China.
that. She was buying them for China?
Yes,
They came from China.
and they're already infected. They're
Yeah.
not trying to prevent it
Right.
at this point.
You know what? Here's the thing. And this is
Here's
going
the
to sound
thing.
callous and rude and mean.
Wouldn't
But
be,
it's you,
it
so
wouldn't
we
be
know.
Uncle Wes without.
Yeah, it wouldn't be Uncle Wes if I wasn't an asshole. So the population has gotten to such a point to where the earth is self-correcting.
Flat Earth.
No, the round earth is self-correcting in what it, and so, you know what? There is a few people being weaned from the herd,
Especially in China.
especially in China, where there are over 7 billion
There,
people.
I have many, many
Well,
conspiracy
actually
theories
not
on this
so
whole
many.
thing. We just put a bunch of sanctions.
Sure.
Yeah, I have a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff.
Guys.
Man, I got
My wife keeps saying that they're not having any special conversations at the hospital, but she comes home and she'll say, well, we bought this product and it's a food product. Well, we get this from China and it's like a regular staple. They have a processing plant in China, so we need to stop buying it. I'm like, well, what aren't you telling me? Yeah, what's going on?
Why can't I have a Vienna sausage if I
Yeah,
want
yeah. It's supposed to be from Vienna.
Yeah.
All that bedline stuff comes
Well,
Everything
the
comes from
bologna
China.
we've used for years is processed in China. The meat's from here, so they process it in China. I did not realize this until my wife,
Yes.
and the fact that she's looking it up
And she's
causes concern.
to add to that, she's a nurse. So,
She is a
works
nurse.
in a hospital regularly.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a conspiracy theorist too. I just, yeah, when they're, you know, of course, you know, Amazon, nobody's charging $300 for 10 masks, and we're out here. It's
Supply and
way-
demand.
Supply and demand. It's
Yep.
like gas prices during a hurricane.
Do you want to do some news or what?
Let's do. We
Yeah,
were talking about
we were.
news.
Oh,
Probably one of the biggest stories in
I
this.
was over here by myself.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
of course you were.
Yeah, I was noticing you were
It's
mighty
a long
quiet.
little
I was
world.
trying to make poo-poo work.
So, did anybody go to New Orleans for Mardi Gras?
Well, we drove
No.
through
Okay.
rapidly as we could.
Well, in one of the parades, and of course they have parades like every other day year round in New Orleans.
Yes.
But in one of the parades,
Twilio, it's Twilio.
in one of the Mardi Gras parades, they had a float,
That's the-
and
I might be able to make that work.
it was
I
the
hope so.
Epstein float. You remember
Yes.
Epstein? He didn't kill himself.
He didn't do that.
However, if you did notice. So this is Hillary with her hands wrapped around Epstein's throat. And I don't know if you can see it because that sign right there, the center of the rainbow lights, is And if somebody shares that on the West, they can possibly that is not what I do that all the time. And I don't smack like because I have whatever, I can't remember what it's called, but I hear somebody smacking me.
Yes.
I think it's
Mouth open.
agra.
Yeah.
No, it's not agoraphobia.
Phobia.
Something similar.
Can't go outside while you're eating.
Yeah.
Watch fire going over here.
Yep. Me too. We've got a lot of people here too. And we have, I'm looking at it, we have like 487 videos played sometimes.
Nice.
We apologize if
I
that's.
fixed it.
Oh yeah. There it
What's
is.
the next item, Wesley?
Alright, so the next item would be,
Whoever made that float's gonna not kill themselves.
if you're familiar with Jessica Boomershine,
I'm not
she
either.
attempted a jailbreak.
I mean, no.
You know, it's pretty fun.
What did she do?
Watch. So she crawls up into the ceiling.
Oh! She fell right out in front of them all?
No, she was in that room waiting to be
Oh.
processed.
She's trying to escape while she's being looked at on camera.
Yeah. So she had her
Scary
shine
looking
booming.
woman.
She was boomer shine right out of the ceiling.
It's pretty scary looking lady right there.
Yeah,
There she
is.
goes.
Yeah.
There she goes. Alright. Oh, so she's climbing
Up there.
up there.
Where the camera is.
Where?
Up. And then
Oh!
did not work out in her favor.
Oh.
Destruction of
Note to
property.
self, drop ceiling don't work for escapes.
Nope.
Usually.
Escape convict.
Sand.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah. So there you
You could
go.
be
Wonder
watching
if
this
it
on
was,
your
uh,
phone, Monica.
She's watching right here.
She's
live.
watching right here with her eyeballs.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I couldn't
So
see
she
that
can
far.
reference that stuff.
just mind
Yeah.
your own with what Monica's
I should,
doing.
shouldn't I?
Yes, apparently.
All right. What
You
else you
like
got?
Dunbar's joining me, and Nina Carroll, my cousin.
What else
Josh
you got?
Webb, he just had a baby.
Nice.
This one.
Congratulations, John. You get some sleep.
Yeah.
Tell
you're
you,
not gonna
as
have
a
any
dad, you're not
anymore.
gonna have any
Yes.
for a minute.
She's not gonna have it.
Yep.
Stop watching us.
Did anybody say Ash? Because I heard it.
I heard Ash. Ash, baby.
I'm gonna be out of ash juice soon.
Ash
If
juice.
there's a bar open anywhere. What else you got?
There's a fueling station. What else we
There is a
got?
Come
fuel
on.
station. So moving on,
Give me a hint.
Mom
I could get
learns
it
the hard way
already.
to let spray tan dry before breastfeeding.
Oh, this is so bad and good at the same time. Poor baby.
Yeah. Ooh, that baby.
Look at that photo.
He does, you know, Ellen pointed out on her show that he kind of looks like a hobo. Little hobo.
He done a little hobo, baby.
So, yeah, Mom decided to breastfeed her baby after she got spray tan. Apparently, she didn't let it dry.
No.
Just had to get right to it before she went to the bar,
Yep.
apparently.
I'm
Her
under
spray
the
tan.
impression that most chemicals are off limits when you're. I'm not a lady, and I'm not an expert on it, but I would imagine spray tanning your breasts.
That does
Is a
go
terrible idea.
into this-
Good point. Who's going to
When
see
you're
them other than the
nursing.
kid?
Yeah, exactly.
The person that gave her the other 5 guys?
The other 5 guys.
The other
five
5 guys?
At the burger place.
At the burger place.
Yes.
Wow.
5 guys, burgers and fries.
And,
She's
in spray tans.
tans.
Mom gets around apparently.
Mom
There's
does.
a time and a place, but it was in the UK. Kezia Josephak.
They don't have the same rules in the UK.
Clearly.
Chemicals.
No.
It's all natural.
Well,
Sure
they
of
don't
it.
mind calling hurt either. What else you got, Wes?
Well, I threw this story in here because I was at a party a couple of weeks ago and I walked in and they had it was a birthday party and I'm not gonna name who, so y'all know her, but
Amelia?
I'm not naming who. I'm not naming who. We go to the birthday party, they have a
Nancy?
spot set up to where people can take pictures. And I walked in and this girl had obviously participated in some Botox.
Amy Walsh?
Oh,
Man,
boy.
shut up.
I know.
I'm not telling you.
Thank you, John.
And so I saw this and this made me think of this because I walked in, I'm like, all right, hey, everybody, happy birthday. Oh, God.
Oh, it was that
Yeah.
dramatic?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
holy
hell.
shit, your face isn't even moving.
Uh-uh.
So, you look, ladies, grow old gracefully. You're beautiful the way you are.
Aw,
Aw.
you're so nice.
Do not inject a poison in your face to where you're looking like that. So this next,
Oh, that was a
Can't
very
wait.
good segue.
Thank you.
Wait.
so this next article, this woman looked like something out of a horror show after lip filler went horrifically wrong.
She had braces?
She looks like she fought Fury in that fight the other night.
Yes. Oh, God, you should have showed that. That was
Yeah.
terrible.
That was a
Oh,
peach.
he got his ace beat.
Woo.
Yeah, he got toe up.
Oh,
Did
I'm
you-
a
anybody
blowout.
watch the Fury fight at home?
No,
I did. I went and saw it.
no, that stuff's wrong.
Oh, my Lord. Look at that. Now, does she have braces? Or...
I don't know what's
I'm
going
going
on.
to let you know about that in a second.
Yeah,
Please do.
she just toe up.
Oh.
The
Oh.
answer is no.
No.
Interesting.
Here's the thing, guys. Don't inject your lips with anything.
No.
Don't inject your
Please
cheeks
stop
with
it.
anything.
Stop
Look,
it.
you think you look good,
Sorry.
but you don't. You look scary. It's scary. Just grow old gracefully. Be the beautiful person God intended you to be.
Good
You
stuff.
know, I must admit, when I went on the Kelly Clarkson show, they put some fake eyelashes on.
They
I
look
was
great.
a little bit happy with them, but then I just started watching all the videos of the eyelashes that are flopping in the wind, and I'm not.
But you know
doing
what?
it.
Fake eyelashes is one thing. But injecting yourself with a poison to make your lips fuller, your cheeks, or to get rid of wrinkles is another. And I've rarely seen them look good. Look kind of ashy.
How about that for timing?
Mm-hmm. You look on Living Color. There was Jamie Foxx had a character,
Oh
Shanae
yeah,
or whatever.
Shanae.
Hey there.
He did Shanae.
Yeah, that's what you look like. Don't do it, and you stay away from it.
Ah.
So, how about you use the face filters on the Facebook?
Yeah.
You use the filters with the bunny ears and the fake eyes and the deer nose.
I may have done.
I personally think they're stupid, but that's just me.
Yeah.
A reporter accidentally turns on Facebook face filters during weather broadcasts.
Did you see the one where they did a city council meeting and I think we did it on the show here. Where
Yeah.
They whoever was filming that did filters on all the people that are at the city council meeting.
There's an advert, so.
Yeah, y'all hang on. There's an ad
Hang in
I forgot.
there.
apparently
about
for
the ad.
some chemistry.
It's
set.
for thing.
Dyson.
Yeah, it's for the cool hot electronic.
There you go. Oh, look, he's got a gold medal.
And
Okay.
so,
Yeah, look at that. He won.
so
Good for you, sir.
Totally unaware.
Oh, he's lifting
Oh,
weights.
We're so glad you can see this in the studio.
Yeah.
Next week we'll have it on that TV.
Well,
There you
know,
go.
if you're most of them are watching.
Oh, look, he's a blues brother.
They go-
Better watch out for this in the keyboard.
He's just. It's from a video.
Oh, nice.
That is awesome.
Do you
Good
think it was
stuff.
accidental?
I don't. I
Absolutely.
think he did it on
I think
purpose
so too.
because
But-
he's gone viral. Look.
Oh,
Something to keep in mind for folks who live in West North Carolina who are familiar with the snow and how to drive. It's just a good reminder of this being really the first significant snow that we've had to be safe if you do have to go somewhere on the roads, and make sure you give yourself a ton of time. Hey, Misty, did I have a weird face?
What's wrong with my regular face? You need filters.
Don't answer that.
My feelings are hurt.
We.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We googly eyes.
That was fun.
That was fun. We should try that.
People
do
at
that
home
more
having
often.
fun. Is anybody commenting on anything? Because we're like, sorry, ignoring people. Sorry, we didn't mean to.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm not familiar with this next
I don't know,
story
where's the
because I didn't
comments?
put it in here.
Yeah.
Elder
75
Community
people
Florida
watching.
Shore Realty Show.
What?
We did who with the what?
There's the next story. Elder Community
Oh.
Florida Shore
Oh, yeah.
Reality Show.
Is it for real?
Old
For real?
people.
Is that in the villages?
Could be.
Hang on, here we go.
Could be.
You can read it there if you feel like it.
Hallmark
I can't
Channel.
see that.
It's not gonna be too dirty. It's the Hallmark
No,
Channel.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Hallmark Channel debuted the new reality program Florida
Debuted.
Shore yesterday morning.
Mm-hmm.
A show which highlights contemporary senior issues by following the lives of 7 elderly Americans who share the same Boca Raton, Florida retirement. During the 10:30 a.m. time slot between the Golden Girls and the Price is Right.
Oh, snap.
Come on.
You're talking about a sick day. Right there, that's what happens.
They've been accused of cheating at
You
cribbage.
As you
You got some ginger ale, some soda crackers, and you got this old people reality show.
as you flip
And
it,
then you get to watch Prices Right.
But it's,
then you flip between Judge Judy and
Yeah, you got to hit
Cynthia.
it and some more.
Yeah, Maury.
everybody's in bed by 10.
Oh, she's so old.
10.
She's already got one foot in the grave.
There's actually
Near-
a follow-up story to that,
Oh boy.
which I'm sure you can
Uh-huh.
talk about. for a
Yeah,
minute.
Florida. No, it's not on the
No.
outline.
What?
You got the suitcase
Sure.
story next.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll do that.
What do we got?
So a
happening?
Florida man dies in suitcase.
Oh my lord.
Apparently,
yeah.
the woman who zipped him up said they were playing hide and seek.
Tell the full story while
I don't know the story because I didn't read it.
Oh, shoot.
I know what you told me about it.
That's funny. All right, well, I'll tell it then.
All right,
while
tell it.
Please do.
while I'm stalling for time. So this story came up today, as
This
a matter
is Florida?
of fact. Yes, Florida.
Shocking.
Instead of Florida man, it's Florida woman. So this is Middle Florida, if I remember it correctly. And guess what?
Chicken butt.
So
Oh, sorry.
Have it.
she puts her boyfriend in a suitcase. Okay.
Get in there.
She zips
Just
it.
get in there.
She zips it up.
Let's play hide and seek, honey.
He dies from suffocation.
Where were they? At
What
a
kind of
house?
suitcase
Or
was
it?
yeah.
Yeah, big.
Was it steel? Was it one of those
Yeah.
waterproof
It was
ones?
apparently airtight.
I'm not
If
at
he died,
liberty
if
to
he
say.
suffocated.
Yeah, let's play
Was
hide
it
and seek,
goat
honey.
video?
It'll
Yeah,
be
okay.
fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
Get
there
your
is-
ass in here.
Put it in there. Put these on.
there is some video and stuff. So it's kind of just her mugshot. So he dies.
Yeah, we
And-
heard you say that.
Okay, but it's
Yeah.
really important.
Yeah.
This part.
Yeah, okay.
She says to the cops, "We were playing hide and seek."
Yeah, how
Where
did he
he's
zip
where he's
himself up?
zip tied in the front,
Yeah.
in the back.
Hide and seek. You know where he is.
He's in the
You zip
suitcase.
them in it.
There's not a zipper inside. You
You
can't zip
don't.
yourself up.
Now,
Excellent story, though.
there's gonna
So, how did you ever find him? I mean,
there's,
anyway.
there's gonna be some new regulations on
So-
On the
on
suitcases.
suitcases where you can escape
The
from
problem,
the inside
the
now.
problem with this
But
theory
he's
about
zip tied.
this
so.
idiotic story about hide and seek is also a problem because her cell phone has video of her taunting him while he's in the suitcase.
What's the matter? You can't breathe.
What's the matter?
Exactly.
You little baby!
And
Oh,
kicking
baby.
it. And kicking the suitcase.
I'm sorry. I'm going straight to hell
She
for
was
laughing
kicking
at
it?
this, but
If she'd been
That's
saying,
pretty
where
funny.
are you? I think she'd have got away with it.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Once
Where
again,
are
I
you?
mentioned
Found
population
you.
issues earlier.
found you.
And if
kick,
he,
kick, kick.
how did she force him in the suitcase?
Well, she looks pretty scary, so.
She does, but I'm a grown ass man. You're not making me get in a suitcase.
How's-
Of course, I wouldn't fit in a suitcase.
I was going to
But-
say, what size is that suitcase?
It's a big ass suitcase. But even if I could fit in one, you're not going to make me get in there. I don't care.
Maybe she's tiny.
She is.
Yeah, but she's really
She
scary.
lured
He
him in
apparently
there.
is pretty tiny too if he got in a suitcase.
She lured him in there with either meth or.
Roofies.
She lured him in there.
She-
Hey,
Sexual
hey,
intercourse.
is that cheesecake in that suitcase?
If you get in a suitcase,
Won't
I'll
you
do
go grab
things
it?
with you later.
Yeah,
You know, like zip it up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Put these zip ties on. We'll do that
So,
later.
I'm
This will
very
be fun.
sorry. I'm very sorry that the gentleman did pass away, but
Yes,
oh,
yeah.
oh, there's
mean-
that. Oh yeah, we're supposed to. Oh yeah.
But he was the
I mean-
dumbass that got in the suitcase.
Right.
well, I don't want to
Maybe
say
she
anything about
zip
this.
tied him.
It was this was Orlando, by the way.
Okay,
Oh,
so
snap.
there's more to come, I bet, with like, did he have any pre-existing stab wounds, or
Existing conditions.
was he drugs?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. How did
worse-
she lure him in the
I
suitcase?
agree. I think it was a
Look,
suitcase was ash
she
colored.
lured.
journalism today. You get the who and you get the what, but you forget all about the why. Sometimes you get the where,
Yes.
but you forget that why.
The
That's
where.
important.
The where is usually the top one nowadays.
Yeah, the where
Florida
is
man.
where Florida
man.
man.
Yeah.
But we need to know the why.
Into the why. There's
And,
so much why.
and
Why
let's
did he
throw a
get in
how in there too.
Why did he get in
Whoever
the
did.
suitcase?
Yeah. How did he get in the suitcase?
That's a good one.
Yep. So apparently there are no more early bird specials.
Hey, Billy.
Speaking of old Florida
Do you want to
people.
go on a new trip tomorrow? You pack the suitcase?
Hey,
on,
she's
or?
got you a suitcase, buddy. Got a brand new suitcase.
Got a
There's
brand
some-
new suitcase.
There's some cheesecake
There's
in there
some
for you.
cheesecake. Hi
And,
guys, welcome.
Hey, thanks for
Have
coming
a
by.
seat.
So, do we have the early bird special?
Amazingly enough, we do.
Look at that.
All right. So you read this story. What's up?
So it may not be real.
Oh, maybe
not
fake
our
news.
show.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
our show.
So Florida is banning early birds dinner specials.
And the pensioners are fleeing
They're
in
fleeing in
droves.
droves.
Well, here's
And it's Florida Senate upheld and passed a law proposed by the House banning restaurants from having early bird specials, buffets. This has come in the wake of statewide violence amongst octogenarians fighting for a place in line at restaurants across Florida, and they're sick of it.
listen.
Okay.
Don't tell this story too
Five
loud. I
bucks.
think we have some snowbirds.
Yeah.
You know, winter visitors.
Oh,
Winter visit.
And
is snowbirds
so
offensive these days?
They
they,
use it in place of asphalt.
they are garnering the freshest 3-bean casserole and getting the mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
they're sick of it.
that'll send them packing back home.
Well,
Yeah.
hello.
Well,
We're just doing a show over here.
Yeah, nothing fancy, nothing, no big deal.
TV thing.
Yeah,
I put
You
some
get
ash
offended,
on
you're
there.
not gonna want to eat it.
Put some ash on there in case you wanted to.
smash.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Chris Jensen says glad to have you back, Pilo.
So
Yeah.
so that's really disappointing for the no more early bird specials in
Man, the
Florida.
Villages is gonna clear out.
Well, you
they're
saw
gonna
the
take
picture of the golf carts all leaving.
But that's gonna mean a penicillin overage if the Villages come.
Right? And
Because all of that clap and stuff that they have.
There you go.
they
you know.
should have did the
Should have did?
Florida Shore
They should have.
They
from
should
the
have.
villages.
Yes,
Should have
absolutely.
did. Yeah, that was very. What a
I'm not bringing that up.
Should have. They should have did the show.
They should have
put that on your
did that
reports?
up in
You
there
should have did arrest.
Yes.
with their mom and
Surrendered
them,
sooner.
Your mom and
me
them.
and mom and them at the Villages.
Damn you, Freeport. Look what you've done to my
Oh,
grandma.
Freeport.
Love you, Freeport.
So-
I'm having fun. I love you.
So let's move on to some of this week's funny videos and
for it.
Right.
pics and stuff.
Lord help us.
So,
this-
what? Go ahead. Go
Well,
ahead.
this may play in front of us, so I just wanted to give them a warning that we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. So this, here, check this out. This guy's getting his ass beat.
Yeah, right
Oh
there.
my God, yeah. Run to.
That tree is beating his ass.
I got it on loop.
Oh,
Can't
nice.
stop watching it.
It's
Actually,
amazing.
How many times? Oh my.
I can't not.
What do you do to just stop though?
That did not go according to plan, I assure you.
Them trees are tired of Christmas. That's all.
It's like, I'm tired
It's
of
a
your
Christmas
crap.
protest.
I'm tired of your crap, sir. Take that.
Everybody's protesting something. Now
Yeah.
the Christmas trees have had it.
So
Tired of getting chopped
They
down.
done with this shit.
that should be enough of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I included this for Paul, because Paul's been drinking these really sissy drinks
Nice.
lately.
Yep.
So this next thing is just for you,
This
buddy.
is for you.
I like the high end. It's kind of
Okay, yeah, well, whatever. Let's move on to, let's pull it up.
What's it called?
It's the,
Sissy
for
drink.
Paul, for Sissy drink.
It says for Paul.
Give me a
Oh,
minute
how
on that.
convenient.
Oh, it's kind of funny how that
How
worked out.
convenient.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, how convenient
Yeah,
that one
it's
is
kind of
not
funny
gonna
how that worked out since
show.
you're in control
Just give me a.
of the stuff.
Of the
thought I got
stuff
all of it.
now for Paul is
Yeah,
suddenly
yeah,
missing.
Crazy how that
See that.
works out.
Oh.
Yeah.
See how that's.
What's
And
with
you got enough pictures of the lady's lips.
Yeah, you got 50
It's a
pictures.
black man. It's totally black.
Yeah, it's gotta be there.
That's racist.
Well, yeah. There it is, right
There it is,
Okay.
right here.
All right.
I got it. I got it.
So-
Relax, will you?
Well, you're not getting out of this one.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So Paul's been drinking these flavored seltzer
Oh, that's the wrong one.
beverages lately. So I thought it appropriate to say, don't let no man who drinks White Claws raise his voice to you.
Well,
Talk
give
to
me
a
a
woman
minute.
to woman.
You talk to him woman to woman.
Give me a second. I'll send it too.
Yeah.
Do this on the fly, man.
Oh,
And
there
Paul
you
is
go.
drinking these high noons, which sounds like Westernish, like some sort of Clint Eastwood situation,
When it's in
but
a,
it's not.
when it's in a skinny can like
Yeah,
that,
skinny cans, like,
skinny can, it's a clue.
That's
that-
because we're trying to be skinny about it.
yeah, well, if you have a vagina,
It keeps me off the Hooter
Virgin.
Brown.
that's a good drink for you.
You get a nickel peach up a Hooter
Yeah.
Brown.
Keeps me off it.
Sounds like weed Hooter Brown, doesn't it? It's like a weed
Only-
brand.
only if you
A
drink
weed
it.
brand?
I'm gonna smoke that Hooter Brown.
I'm gonna smoke a Hooter Brown.
I'm gonna go high. as
call it
hell.
No,
Hooter Brown.
your wife says she intentionally keeps Hooter Brown away because you're gonna be trashed every night, and you'll drink it all, and she'll lose money on the
Hooter
bar.
Brown like strong?
It's a
Yeah,
roofie
like
beer.
It's like
It's a roofie beer.
8.5%
Yeah,
alcohol
I-
by volume.
I have woken up in a corner,
Do you sell
sucking my
Hooter Brown
thumb.
here?
Yes, she does. I think.
Ooh. Put off
Maybe
the
not,
Hooter
no.
Brown.
Yeah, no, she doesn't keep it anymore because you drink it.
Oh Lord. Now you got high noon.
I
I
know.
know.
I know.
Well, John
this is
Harlow-
like 0.00003% alcohol, and the rest is Chanel No. 5 perfume. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
yes. It's like an old lady
Do
bag.
you leave my vagina drink out of it?
It's like if you scream like a little girl, and you don't have testes.
Yeah.
Get the skinny
You get-
bottle.
you get the
can.
high noon.
Anything
Yeah.
skinny
But
can.
Ash is involved there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, ash,
Ash.
which is the beverage of the day. So when you hear that, you should have
I'm
it.
Chris Weckway is watching.
Why are you two not picking up your cocktails when
Yeah.
we say ash?
They don't know.
John Nash, pick up that sweet tea when we say ash.
He's
Look,
busy.
you got to give it to Dirty Don Johnson.
Oh.
He's moved down here to the south from
That's
Pennsylvania,
right. Congratulations.
and now his drink of choice is sweet tea.
For
So,
now.
Yeah, you got to give it to him.
We
Yes.
made a comment earlier about since I've moved to Florida.
He's got to drink a
We're
Southern
gonna.
Bar. There.
Okay,
You drink the
alright,
what
well,
stuff?
Hard stuff at home.
Okay.
The Panhandle, Florida Hill get you an
Look,
alcoholic.
we don't care
situation
about
pretty
your
soon.
sexual preferences.
Oh.
Okay,
After you
that's
killed
none
him.
of our business.
Would you like to share a high noon with Paul?
Yeah.
Sweetie.
Sweetie.
So, how about this granny?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Let's
it's raisins first.
yeah. Let's do the raisins on the bread.
Damn you raisins.
Is this
on the bread.
is this a bug video?
It's slightly off.
I'm a little nervous when you.
It was in response to why other countries aren't as good
Is,
as
this,
us.
is there any porn?
Okay.
Is there any porn involved?
No,
No.
Does it get me in
No.
trouble?
no.
Okay.
They're tasty.
In their tongue, he is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn. 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 In their tongue.
Yeah,
There you have it. There you have it. Back to us.
there it is.
I am pretty excited to get educated by Wes tonight.
But you know, it's been a while since I've done some life tips, and I figured it was about time. We're already approaching March. We're at the end of February this year. It is 2020, so I thought it was a good idea to have a tasty beverage and say the word ash,
Ash.
apparently, and give you guys some ideas of my life tips. You know, I've lived a fruitful life. I am wise beyond my years.
You are.
It doesn't show.
Yeah, well, yeah, as far as you know. So I thought it was a good idea if I came up with some new life tips for you tonight to help you live your best life.
Oh boy.
Spring break's coming. We need
Yeah.
some life tips.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to go on the road. I'm going to do some seminars
Nice.
and stuff. So if you
Motivational
if
speaking.
your corporation needs a motivational speaker,
God help you.
you know, here's an example of some of the things that I'll mention at your sales seminar to help motivate your people. So here we go.
I've read the list.
So
Bernie Sanders will be president.
number one tip: if you need to pass gas in public, tell the group that you're with that you can fart on cue. Somebody will definitely call you out, and since you've got one already in the chamber, you'll be able to let it go pretty nice.
Yeah,
They're eating over there.
So you can relieve yourself and impress your friends at the same time.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So
It'll be
I've got a
fine.
follow-up to that.
What's
Oh,
that?
Nice.
Well, you know that us gentlemen sometimes get an itch
Yeah,
in a particular
In
area.
the crotchal region.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
And generally,
Adjust the furniture.
most guys will kind of go in the corner and kind of hide it and everything.
Nah.
Make
No,
funny,
no, they
make
won't.
funny faces and all
No,
that
they
stuff.
Yes.
I work with
I
all
have
dudes. They don't do
discovered
that.
the best way for people to not look at what you're doing.
Oh,
What's
that?
that?
Just go for it, because they're going to turn away in a heartbeat.
Oh,
That's exactly
just let it
what
fly.
Yeah.
I had an employer at a music
the whole
store.
Michael
I'm not
Jackson.
gonna name the town in Georgia. When I wasn't on
You
the
don't name
road.
anything. What the hell?
Yeah. Well,
He's
whatever.
discreet.
You're not going back.
Well, this guy's probably
Was it
dead.
Milledgeville?
It was Parker Music in Albany, Georgia.
Yeah.
All right,
There you go.
this guy's
How
probably
hard
dead
was
at
that?
this point. So I was a guitar teacher and I
Walk your
worked.
toilet.
No, I did not. But I worked there, and Mr. Parker constantly was scratching his crotch. And
He's
he's
old,
trying to,
man.
he's old dude.
Yeah.
And he tried to sell a piano, and he'd walk people out to the car, and I'd just sit there and laugh at him. He's just scratching all the way out, fingering his nuts or whatever the hell he was doing. I don't know, but it was pretty gross.
I just,
There's lots of things I've done, but that's not one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
so, may I expound on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell a comment or two.
Oh, Lord. I can't believe I'm going to tell this story. So, a really good friend of mine's dad, I went to their house, and it doesn't necessarily mean itching. It's just a story about it.
Offering candy.
You gotta rearrange some things sometimes.
Yeah. There's some
stuff
adjusting
gets
of the
a little-
furniture. But,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this goes kind of off track, but since we're talking about old man balls.
You gotta get your
So-
transmission back in place.
Yeah, get this furniture. So I went over to her dad's house, and I went to the guest toilet.
Right. The gas toilet?
And, yes. And so we went in. I went into that bathroom, and there was a coffee can in the toilet. In the toilet.
Oh wow.
Cool.
And so I went about my business and came out and inquired as to why there was a coffee can in the toilet. And he was old Vietnam vet, he's passed away now, but he said, so when I poop, my kahunas don't go in the water.
Well, hot man. Do your balls hang low, or are they rolling?
True story. True story. That is
Holy
a true
cow!
story.
Wow.
Stephanie Taylor, yeah, that's your daddy. Yeah, she knows about it.
We got some comments here. Would you like to?
Yeah, what you got?
Karen Cook Hines says, "Fargan
But there's
autocorrect."
still some really
Fargan
bad
autocorrect. She said something earlier up here.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, so yeah, that happened. That happened over at
Brian joined us.
Stevens. Oh,
That is
good
crazy.
deal.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that actually happened, and yeah, he had coffee cans in his toilets. I was shocked and horrified
pretty
after knowing that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
Paul's like, I'm gonna use that.
that's what work, you know.
Mine
Keep
are
your
under my
balls out of the
armpits. I'm
toilet.
We used to swim in the water in the North Sea. My boys are under my armpits, let me tell you.
Oh wow.
They're scared to come out.
OMBs is
You
what
have
we
to
call them.
tickle them to get them out.
Oh man, that's
Here we go.
highly inappropriate.
Gone awry.
Jeez, you
Oh,
asked.
ironically,
So-
it was air loading.
All right, let's move on to the next life tip I've got for you. Okay.
Internet.
It
Luckily.
says,
If somebody hands you a baby,
oh boy.
say no thanks, I'm vegan.
Are you having problems with
Yeah,
yours too?
but we're still on.
They'll stop trying to hand you their baby, and you get to tell folks you're vegan.
Somebody goes, here's, hold my
Say, here,
baby."
hold my baby. It's like, no thanks, I'm vegetarian, I'm vegan.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And then they'll it's like, oh, this guy's crazy.
Or just pull barbecue sauce out.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
Put a bib on and, all right, yeah, give me that baby. That'll stop them. That'll break it up.
We have the meats.
I am sticking out in there. Why are they selling fish now? Arby's is selling fish. Like, stop it.
Who is?
Because
Arby's.
everybody
You
else
can't
does.
have, we have the meats and then sell fish.
Well, fish is a meat.
Because
Yeah, but that's not
because
the white
it's Lent and Fridays.
Oh.
Yes, you have
Yeah,
to sell
yeah.
something
Friday's no meat.
to make up for the no meat.
Thank you for that information.
You're welcome.
We got
I'm
the
so
fish.
sorry, Arby's.
We got the fish.
It
Yes.
looks nasty right
They're gonna lose all those people who don't eat meat on Friday.
That's
so they have to
there.
do
I see.
something.
It looks hideous.
So, all right, next life tip. Moving on.
Oh yeah, there's more.
Yeah.
Thank
So,
God.
Do tell.
slightly mispronounce the name of someone you just met to show dominance.
Oh.
Ooh, say that again. Say it again.
You
What?
slightly mispronounce the name of someone you just met to show dominance.
Thank you, Ness.
And dominance.
Thanks, Ness.
I thought it was Wes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You didn't just meet me, and I already know you know my name, so you're not showing any dominance.
I see what you did there.
There's that. Damn it.
You know,
It's gonna look good on your reports.
back in the day, I used to just give somebody a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like nicknames.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's this guy, I can't remember his real name,
Paul.
Joe or something. I was like, yeah, you look like an Earl, you're an Earl. You're Earl.
My
And I
name's
called
Earl.
him Earl for like years. Matter of fact, I saw him about 3 years ago, and I said, hey Earl, what's up? Like, man, nobody's called me that in years. I'm like,
That was me.
that was me. They called you that
Well,
because I don't know your real
I
name.
think your name should be Ash.
Ash?
short for Ashley.
Ash?
No, I wasn't going that far. But
Ash
since
hole?
you did.
Ashhole. Yeah. So, yeah, you know Apple from Steamboat on 98.
Yeah.
She's not a real big fan of
Big
learning
names?
people's names.
Oh, yeah?
She called Kelly Poppelman Tina for about 8 years, and she said,
good.
"Yeah, still."
See, and she exerted her dominance by
Well,
doing it.
yeah, and Kelly.
Well, she
to
scares
this-
everybody.
Till about a year ago, corrected her. Said, "Why do you keep calling me Tina? That's not your damn name." Nope. Just 8 years, and Kelly did not correct her. The dominant thing.
Yeah, because Kelly's like, well, I'll just let her
I'm
call
not,
me.
it's Apple. She
Don't
would
get
kick
Tina.
your ass.
Yeah.
Well, I confused Apple with the other one. She
Oh,
knows her
hell.
basically.
How'd that go?
What's her name? Ramona?
Ramona.
What's the other girl?
Kathy.
No. Begins with an R.
One of my favorite gags
This is
in the
going well.
movies is like, like Lloyd Bridges was in the Hot Shots. You remember Hot Shots?
Oh, yeah.
And he had this guy that worked for him right there, and he called him something different every time. That's one of my favorite comedy gags.
Until they connect, and then he calls them the right name.
Yeah.
Let him know.
Right, right.
I know your name
I
now.
love that stuff.
Because now I care. That's what we used to do in the service industry.
Yeah.
There's so many waitresses and servers and bartenders that come and go, but if you're a long-time restaurant personnel person, you don't learn their name until you
Right. There you go.
establish trust. That's right.
Yeah,
That's how it
and
works.
that's what happens.
So I have two more tips. Two more tips.
Thanks, Paul. All right, get two more?
I'm trying to stretch them out. Okay.
Dane Bramage.
So if you need some cash, steal from the mafia.
Oh, that works out well.
Yeah, they won't ever tell the cops.
No, they're fine. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Because they
good.
don't need
You
to.
can get away with it.
Yeah,
Yes.
they'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't think you can get away with
Yeah.
it.
No, they'll be fine.
No, you'll
Just do
be
it.
all right. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
It'll be
If
fine.
you need some cash, just steal it from the
Yeah, it'll
mafia.
be fine.
You would find
That'll be
yourself
fine.
under a whole ton of ash.
That'll be fine.
Yeah. You'll be sleeping with the ashes.
Yes.
Ash Creek.
Ash Creek.
There you go.
Ashland.
So, and
Outpost is
finally,
for sale, by the way.
all right, what's for sale?
Outpost,
Oh, yeah,
Is
the
it-
outpost.
How much they want for it?
$800.
Dollars?
Million?
I don't know if it's that
Man,
much.
will they finance? Is that? I mean, I could
Yeah,
turn
awesome.
that. I could turn that into cash.
Good,
now.
you can.
Woo! That
could.
would, you know, whoever, they've left everything in it as well. I
Well, I would
mean, it's
imagine
still
so.
exactly like
Oh
it,
yeah.
it is.
Like it's already
Yeah, they're,
vacanted.
Yeah, I could turn that into a
Yeah,
cash cow.
they've closed it down probably a month ago.
Yeah, I'd live in the back. I'd have to at $800,000.
Yes.
But I would turn that into
You'd
a
make
cash
that
cow.
back quick, I'm
Yeah.
sure of that.
Oh yeah.
I could do that in 2
a big
weekends.
spot.
Because I'd add meth to the menu. Yes. Meth and crack. Yes. Yes.
You'd be super popular.
I would be until the
Trust me,
cops showed up.
Till
I
I
think it'd be-
showed up.
Till the sergeant in charge in Freeport showed up and said, "Hey Wes, I love you,
Wes,
but
look.
you can't do the meth.
You can't put meth
sell the
out.
meth."
I don't think you need to add it. It's probably already coming.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you,
gotcha.
you shouldn't probably put it in writing, I'm just saying.
No, no, no,
It's
no.
gonna
Okay,
wash up
fair
in a
enough.
bail.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's kind of an unspoken.
It's an unspoken item on the
Yeah.
menu.
You
Yes.
Take your boat over there.
Yeah, I don't have a boat.
No, but you
You
could.
can swim with the alligators.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
Or
over
the
the
ashes.
gators, all kinds.
Sweet.
Or the ashes.
Yeah, or the
I
ashes.
haven't seen a gator in Florida in the natural wildness since I moved here 25
Did
years
you see the
ago.
one that was at the bay
30
like
years
2
ago.
years ago? That was
Did you see the one that they grabbed off the beach? Eric Troggett was scared to death of it. He had a Swiffer out there.
Swiffer?
Really?
You remember that about 3-4 years ago? Before
No.
Troggett moved? He was.
Trogonaut is what we
I
call
actually
him.
created a meme with that. With him, he's out there with like a Swiffer wet jet, trying to get this alligator off of Dune Allen down here, or not Dune Allen,
Yellow
McCall
one.
The one across from Shunk Gully. What is that?
Ed Walleen?
Yeah, Waleed.
We call him Trogonaut.
Trogonaut.
Yeah.
He was one of my buddies.
Yeah,
Put
he's,
some meat on that
he's good.
Swiffer. It'll fall
he's
in
pretty
anyway.
funny.
Yeah, he is.
I trained him, if that explains
It's,
anything to you.
gotcha.
Put some chicken on there.
He's a good dude.
Yeah. He is good dude.
So, all right. So here's my last Uncle Wes life tip for you
Margie keeps
to help you live the best life possible, to live your best life. If you don't like paying rent, just become homeless.
There's that.
Yeah.
Kind of like San Francisco.
Yeah. You can poop in the street in San Francisco.
Then they can put tents everywhere and call
Gotta
it a
get
city.
slow. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Just like make your own
Yeah.
city with tents in
Just
it. It usually works out well.
yeah.
So listen, we got to give a shout out to John. Hope he feels better.
Yep.
Yeah, John, we love
not
you
not
dearly.
dirty Don Johnson, the other John.
Nene's
Yeah,
here. Nene.
Quite
We
frankly,
hope
I
you
thought
feel
I
better,
pushed
too.
buttons pretty good tonight. So.
Yep, and thanks
You
for
did
Red's Red's Fueling Station for letting us come out
Yeah,
and
The
yeah.
audience.
shoot. And thanks to the audience here that just keeps talking while we're shooting the show.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you. Yes.
if you
So great.
play music and want to do open mic,
Yeah, I'm hosting open
Yes,
mic here in a
tonight.
minute. So if you're a musician and or not, just come on out and hang out. We're gonna have a good time. I've had enough to drink. That it's gonna be funny.
There's burger
It's gonna be a funny
specials
night.
too.
he's had a bunch of White Claws. It'll be,
Yeah, he's not
I
drunk at
know,
all.
sir.
Yeah,
I've had one. That's enough.
yeah.
oh goodness,
Right.
you must be
So there's a burger special, Mexican burger special tonight.
I don't know about Mexican, but
Mexican burger.
Yeah, it's called a Mexican burger special. It's got side of nachos and
Hey Margie,
Yeah.
love you.
I said to Red about that today, and she says we have no
Well, you
burger
watched
special
late,
in a
Margie.
year. but she's gonna make one up.
She's gonna make one up. Okay, well, she did a good job.
Does a Mexican make it, or?
I don't think Mexico's involved anywhere in this.
Well, Marvin's not in the back
Stay
making
safe
it?
from the coronavirus and go buy you a mask somewhere.
All right, don't smoke crack.
Yes, no, or go homeless.
Yeah.
Love you.
All right.
Bye.
All right, bye. We'll see you next week, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, that was fun.
We done?
No.
Yet? Can I stop
You can
smiling?
sit- no. Yes.
Okay.
No, not done. Wait. I think the not done parts are really good.
I'm gonna trip. There's so many layers.
I mean, I gotta pee
So
so
many-
bad, but I
me
gotta
too.
set the stage
Me
up
too.
for